Hi, welcome to Camp Happy Mel. So as you can see, I am not in my studio today. I am actually in my backyard in Pennsylvania, and I'm going to do a little bit of a different kind of video today, and I'm going to take you along for the ride. I was sent a video by a friend of mine. His name is Vincent. We work together, and he's an artist, although that's not what he does for his regular 9 to 5. But on the side, he does do artistic stuff, and he's very, very creative. So we've gotten into this thing where we send each other videos of people doing artsy things. Not just your typical paintings or, regular art things. It's like the crazy stuff. So last night he sent me a video, and the person had taken some leaves, and you can see we have lots of leaves to choose from here, but they had picked some leaves and then they laid them out on a card base, and then they smashed the living daylights out of them with a hammer. Sorry, I can't help but to laugh. It just seems so ridiculous, but the card bases turned out beautiful and the cards were just awesome. And I thought, you know what, I gotta try this. So this is a black walnut tree. The deer have been hanging out back here. Side note here, the deer have been hanging out back here because this gets black walnuts, and man, you don't want to pick them up because boy, are they sharp. But the deer love to break these open. I don't know how they do it without getting all them things in their mouth, but they're really loving the black walnuts right now. So anyways, back to the video. So, so I thought, you know what? I'm crazy enough to do this, and I have a couple of other friends that send me videos like this too, of crazy things. Like I have a video coming up where we're actually going to do some painting with Mother Nature, and that was a little insane, but it was fun, and I'll have that for you soon. But this one, I just had to go out and try this one because, well, in Pennsylvania I have lots of leaves to pick from here, all different kinds of leaves. So we're going to hope that none of these are poison ivy because I don't really know what poison ivy looks like. Don't tell my husband that. But anyways, oh look, a daisy. Ooh, I bet you that would be really pretty smashed all over the place. So let's pick the daisy. And I've got a bag here. Oh, hello, Mr. Bug. I got a bag here that I am just putting some things into that I picked. And then we're going to go back over to my porch where I've left the hammer and the bases at, the card bases. Oh, how about some of these? And we're gonna just smash some of these onto the card bases and see what we get. So let's go for a walk with me here while I pick some leaves. How about some of these? These ones are neat because they've got the little jaggy edges on them. So we'll see if we can get some kind of a print of those. Let's see. Maybe we should take some off of the black walnut tree because check out these. I mean, they're pretty large and they could be pretty. Let's see if we can find one that's not so bug eaten, like this one maybe. Okay, so let's go and find some others. Should I maybe take another one of those so that we have maybe 2 or 3 on a page? I mean, I guess odds are more pleasant to look at than evens. Ooh, I just heard a deer. Man, when you get in their territory and they don't want you there, they do this kind of a whoosh sound. And I just heard that, but I don't see where they're at. Let me look around the yard here real quick. Okay, he's not in the yard, which means he's probably back here waiting around in the woods somewhere, waiting to come out. So you know what? Let's work our way up towards the front of the yard. That way he can come out here and get some black walnuts if he wants some. So let's come over here. And you know what? Before we leave the back, well, you know, there's all kinds of leaves on the ground, but gosh, you know, I don't know if these kind of leaves, if I'll get the color yellow or not. Let's find some that are in a little better shape, like maybe this one. And I'm sure if any of my neighbors are out here right now, they probably think I'm nuts because I'm talking to myself, but I'm not really talking to myself because I'm talking to you. So, oh, there's one. How about that one? It's definitely getting to be fall here in Pennsylvania, and I love it. So So you know what? Let's take this one. This one. That one's pretty. Man, if this works and we get these colors out on the paper, that would be fantastic. Let me pull a couple others of these. Maybe I can find some that have already fallen down here. Mostly brown. There's a red one. Oh, I just heard him again. I think he's over that way somewhere. Okay, getting off on a tangent here. Let's come up here and get one of these. Oh, we'll take that one too since it fell. How about this little baby one? Okay. So let's work our way up here some and see what we can find. Oh, there's a black walnut tree in my neighbor's yard. Check that out. Boy, those are just, ow, prickly, prickly. So much fun. Oh, look, and this is what they look like when they're opening. How cool is that? Oh, this one's even more open. And yeah, you can, I think you can eat these. I don't remember that we've ever done that. My dad might have done it at one point or another. But yeah, let's see what we got over here along the fence. Oh, well, check this out. Our neighbors have grapes. That's pretty darn cool. All right, so let's come back over here into the middle of the yard. Got a couple of apple trees in my yard. Maybe we can pull some apple leaves. The deer love to come down here. Have you noticed that the apples are way up high? Well, the ones that are left anyways, it's because the deer come down here and they stand up on their hind legs and they eat all the ones that are down low. And that's fine, we don't mind them doing that. So let's see, let's come over here. How about that one? That could be pretty. There's another one. And how about that one? Oh, look, some red ones. Man, if we get red out on the paper, how fantastic would that be? The garden is severely overgrown at this point. But, oh, these. Now these are fun. I'm not going to pick any of these, but when I was younger, me and my neighbor who lives in this house over here, there used to be a rock that was down here in between our two yards. And we would pick a bunch of these out of the woods, and then we'd get a rock, just a little rock, and we would take them over to the big rock. I mean, the rock was big enough that you could sit on it. And we would take those berries and we would smash them in a really tight grouping so that they were like liquid. And then we would get our old paintbrushes and we would paint on the rock with them. How fun is that? Childhood memories. So, okay, so this is a blueberry bush. So let's do some off the blueberry bush. These are wee little tiny. And I'm not going to pick very much more because if this is a total bust, I'm just going to end up throwing these away. Well, I'm just going to end up throwing all the leaves away anyways when I'm done because they're all going to be smashed to bits. But I think we've got enough to play with here. What do you think? Okay, let's go find our way back to the front porch. Okay, I'm back to the front porch. And I got my hammer and my bases. And you know what? I'm going to walk over to the side porch. Oh, check this out. I planted mums today. How pretty are they going to be when they're all in full bloom? Just look at how beautiful. Got an orange one, and then I got a maroon one over here. Just gorgeous. So anyway, I'm going to go over to the side yard rather than being right out here in the front where like the entire neighborhood can just watch what I'm doing and see me and all my craziness. So let's come over here to the porch, and you know what? There are some great leaves on the rhododendron bushes. Let's grab a couple of them. Like this one. Let's go in here and grab this one that's reddish. Let's get some yellow ones. Look at how gorgeous the color is. Okay, I think this will be enough to play with. Or we could also grab this orange one. Okay, so now I think we'll use this piece of cement because it is smoother. And this is going to be a little rocky because I am holding the phone while I'm doing this. So I've got my card base. You can see the line down the middle here. And let's dump out all of our stuff. And we're going to use this to pound on top of. So, you know, for grins, let's just start with, oh, I don't know, so many choices. Let's just go something green for the time being. So we need to lay these out on here. And actually, they didn't lay them, they laid them face up like this. So maybe if we do them, whoops, they did them face up like this. So if I do it this way and lay the bag down on top of it, and then how can I do this so that I can film this at the same time? Maybe I can balance this. Balance the phone on a flower pot. Let's bring this over here. That might work. And then all they did was just start to pound the crap out of them. Well, although I'm getting the outline of the leaves, not quite as perfect as what the video showed. So let's smash this one down. And obviously this is going to be a one-time use on these leaves. Oh, what a mess. Vincent, what have you gotten me into? Lift this off. And lift this one off. Well, it kind of worked. I wouldn't say it was super successful. Put this back down on here a little bit. See if we can get a little bit more pigmentation down on here. Wow, what a mess. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna go with that for this one. So what do you think? If I sent you a card with this on it, would you have any idea that those were leaves? I think I might have to make these into birthday cards and send them to Vincent over time. So, want to do some more? Sure, let's do some more. Okay, so we'll set that one aside. New card base. And let's see. Let's do this one because it's got, oh wait, maybe I have a better one here. Yeah, let's do this one because it's got green and yellow on it. So if we do it this way, and then we'll put our piece of plastic down on it. You ready? makes a difference if the leaves are fresh off the tree or if they've been laying on the ground, because the ones fresh off the tree I think would be juicier than the ones right off the ground. So this might be a total bust. What do you think? Think there's going to be anything there? Well, kind of. I mean, I could probably take a pen and outline this. Yeah, that's you can kind of see that it's supposed to be a tree, or not a tree, but a leaf. Okay. Well, you know, I got more stuff here, so let's do some more. Another card base. How about some red leaves? Maybe some yellow leaves. Maybe I can take the stem off of this one a little. Let's see if I need to figure out some arrangement. Figuring if this is a card and we want to put a sentiment on it. Actually, let's not do this one right now. Let's do these. So there. Where's the other one? I thought I had 4 of these. Oh, because I smashed the green one already. Okay, so what if we do red, orange, yellow? And I need to sit down because this is hard on the legs. Red, orange, and yellow. One thing I will tell you is it's hard to tell where you have already hit with the hammer. So I'm just going to go over them a couple of times, and of course, I mean, I'll re-speed this back up again. And the big reveal, not very good. I wonder if we did them this way instead, if we would get more of the color. Yep, I would say that one's pretty much a bust. Kind of hard to tell that those are even leaves. And I think having a textured sidewalk that I'm working on isn't helping the matter. I mean, it is helping because it's giving us some texture. Otherwise, it's not picking anything up. So let's just do one more. So we'll set this up again. Got big green leaf. Oh, wait, let me go this way. And for fun, how about some of this yellow stuff around it, some flowers. And if this one works, then we'll do the other flowers that I have. And if not, then we'll just call it. Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say that this is a total bust, and there's definitely something missing from the video. So, hey Vincent, we're gonna watch that video the next time I see you, and we're gonna see if we can figure out how they got there so perfect, because this definitely is not it. So, just to recap what we made here today, because they are not lovely. So these are our 4 attempts. That one's not bad. I think this one looks most like a leaf. Yeah. So the question is do I turn them into a card and send them to Vincent? Or do we just scrap them and say, well, that was fun? All right. Well, thank you for being here today and sitting through this craziness. You know, it's always fun to try different things. And typically when somebody sends me a video and, you know, whether they say, hey, have you tried this? Or if they just send it to me, if I can figure out a way to do it and turn it into a card, absolutely I'm going to try it. So I guess for now, I'll leave you with this pretty sight. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.